that the people of Zimbabwe took for granted when it was starting. It is the 2030 agenda. Emerson Mnangagwa launched it when everybody thought it was just a joke. But as time goes on, he was actually deceiving the nation, telling them that when his time is up, he will definitely pack his and go. And now, what started as a joke is now a legal instrument. Similarly, the Munhumutapa dynasty talk is gaining momentum. If you look at ZANU-PF, actually lapdogs, they are campaigning about this already. And even Emerson Mnangagwa has launched this program, but numerous people are not alive to this fact. Even the Constitution, all documents, how he plans to do it, it is playing out on social media. The mind-boggling question is, are Zimbabweans going to let Emerson Mnangagwa sail through with the Munhumutapa dynasty, or they're going to stand up? That's a mind-boggling question. A nation of educated people that allows a single family to do as they please. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. It is true that Emerson Mnangagwa launched Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 himself, and people were not aware of this. Let me remind you by playing you the very first time he revealed that he intended to tear the Constitution of Zimbabwe. Everybody thought the man was joking. Let's listen to the audio when he did so publicly. He did so publicly. Let me just start afresh. Let me just.
And AIDS-related deaths by 50% since 2010. We therefore need to continue working together for the attainment of global goal of 0 new infections by 2030. 2030
So he announced it was they were commemorating HIV and some sort, and he announced it that in 2030 I will be there. We'll see whether this would be possible or not. People thought that he was joking. Recently, he spoke of himself as a Munhumutapa. And let's listen to this audio when he was addressing Zimbabwean journalists.
So the people who are lying that Jeff disappeared. When I go out, I don't go to village saying that. They get told that because in Russia, I'm going to come up and say, oh, now, do you know that 10 million is down from Mamba? I don't say that is also.
So he said, Mambo, I'm not a famba, nguba yake yakwana famba, something along those lines, that a king can travel. He was being asked that people have been, of course, he was asked by a very stupid propagandist that from ZPC, was saying people have been lying that you ran away from Zimbabwe. Is it true? And they said when a person is going out of his home, does he tell his neighbors that he is going? When a king goes, he just goes. And he regarded himself as a king. And for now, people still, they do not believe this. And I've been saying there are actually numerous people who have been sending, so there are numerous people who have been sending me this information. Someone is asking, have you heard it today? I've been speaking about this, over some time. So definitely, I did not hear about this today. I've been speaking about this. Anyway, let me focus on my discussion. Maybe let me not even speak. So we will get to that. So there are a lot of people who have been sending on my email this information. In fact, I've always presented it that there is a constitution for this. Yes, there is a constitution for this particular nonsense that is unfolding in Zimbabwe. Already individuals such as Joshua Maponga, they have already started campaigning for this kingship. Munhumutapa things. It started with the Mutapa investment funds. People did not realize that Mnangagwa was starting to usurp the Mutapa dynasty title. He is not part of the lineage of the Mutapa dynasty, but he is calling himself already Mutapa, and his supporters are beginning to leak even the framework of how he intends to do this. Already there is a constitution. It is called the Munhumutapa Kingdom Law, final draft. They have finalized a draft. And when I say they have, I'm referring to Emerson Mnangagwa leading the process of doing so. Watch the space. I know a lot of people may say this is insanity as it is happening in Zimbabwe. I see here documents that were stamped on the 9th of July 2025. Now it says part of the things that Mnangagwa intends to do. It's written Munhumutapa Kingdom Law, final draft. Number 1, it says no more political parties in the kingdom. So they will abolish political parties. That is what Emerson Mnangagwa, at his old age, plans to do. This is the legacy, the stupid legacy that he intends to leave for the people of Zimbabwe. So political parties would be abolished. 2, ZANU-PF party will be abolished, and the kingdom will take over all party building and property. So there would be also no more ZANU-PF. There would be just a kingdom. It says ZANU-PF party will be abolished, and the kingdom will take over all the party buildings and the property. So there would be, this is what is written on their constitution. CAP 3 started in the form of breaking barriers initiative. People were not shocked by, at that time, they thought this was a joke to see individuals like Professor Jonathan Moyo speaking about this, justifying the breaking barriers document. And then listen to this. His Majesty King Munhumutapa will add another province on top of the existing 10 provinces to make them 11. His Majesty King Munhumutapa will appoint 11 commissioners in each 11 major province. All title deeds will be signed by His Majesty King Munhumutapa. So that is where Zimbabwe is going. Now, if you watch Matatu, who is the current commander of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, recently was it on the 4th of August? Yesterday, he was opening a school. Listen, I want to read this. It says, this classroom block was constructed by the Zimbabwe Defense Forces through the generous funding of Mutapa Gold Resources. Mutapa Gold Resources. So who is this Mutapa? It is Emerson Mnangagwa. It started with Mutapa Investments, putting so many critical state institutions under this Mutapa so-called investment. People were not picturing this. Now, who is this Mutapa? Mutapa is Emerson Mnangagwa. And when it says he donated this to the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, it's him. It says Mutapa Gold Resources, and was officially handed over by the commander of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, General Emmanuel Matatu, on the 4th of August 2026. Mutapa Gold resources. So there is a new problem. There is a new political phenomenon that is on the horizon in Zimbabwe. I saw today also Joshua Maponga posting something about this. I always speak about these things. I always speak about these things. And it's not the very first time I do so. I always speak about these things. I just want to go to the account of Maponga, if I can get it. Unfortunately, I can't. Let me just, okay. I just want to go to the, hey, I'm looking for it. All of a sudden, I can't. Okay, let me try again. And I want to read some. Yes, there it is. He changes now. The title of that of his account is changed on Facebook. That's where I am. Where he was specifically addressed. In fact, he has been speaking about this matter for quite some time. I saw something, was it in the morning? I'm trying to peruse through if I'll be able to see it, to demonstrate that already the campaign is on the horizon. Some people saw this fellow, the likes of Daniel Gawe, campaigning about the extension of the term of office for Emerson Mnangagwa. It was like a joke, but now that has produced a Constitutional Amendment Act number 3. And Maponga is busy these days. He is busy. They want to turn, people saw Maponga sleeping in the bushes and all this. And now that madness is actually now being taken seriously by it was he was doing the groundwork for Emerson Mnangagwa. They want to take the country to the dark ages. That is what they intend to do. Unfortunately, I think he deleted the information I wanted to read for you regarding this Mutapa dynasty. I think he deleted it because I just saw it popping in the morning, and I was reading it where he is the leading actually campaigner of Emerson Mnangagwa at the moment. Individuals like Joshua Maponga, they do this for a living. They know that when they do this, a lot of money is going to be poured to them. They're opening a tap for a lot of money, and as such, they want to continue. This is not in the interest of nation building. No, this is in the interest of actually, as long as they destroy whilst they leave large, to them, that is what is needed. If you look at him, he's an old, tired man, almost, tired even of this life. Live a reckless, it has been a miserable life for him. You can see he's a very directionless man who has tried everything and it keeps on failing. So there is this Munhumutapa madness. According to Maponga, is referring to it as Cap 4, which means it's the next campaign that they are going to be running. But the mind-boggling question is, will the people allow this madness to continue without standing and fighting against this madness? That is the mind-boggling question. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can actually also catch up with my new album, which is coming on the 11th of August, that is 2026. It will be actually streamed on all digital platforms and it will be sold on all digital platforms. Please, I'm counting on you for your support. You have never disappointed. So Umhlabane is signing off. Love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I discuss about